Hi folks, it's Pete here from Ashton's Cars, and today we're looking at this very late 2019 model of MG3. This is the 1.5 litre, it's a Vti-TEC Excite model, which I think is a mid-range model for this car. The MG3 is a compact hatchback, 5 doors, built by, of course, MG, which is now owned by a Chinese company. And these are a really great little budget super mini. This particular one's come into us as a part exchange off its original owner. It's had one owner from new, and he was quite an enthusiast. He was into his cars. This was his daily. He's bought a new mini off us, and we've now got this as a part X. But it's a really nice little example. It's got service history with it, and it's only done 54,000 miles from new. So I thought I'd take you around this car. He's done a few little extras on it, just to personalise it a little bit. We'll have a look at those as we go around. You will notice that it has got the red mirror caps. I think that's something that he's done himself. He's also uprated the brake discs on the car, fitted a set of mud flaps, which are the proper ones for it, but nevertheless, they were an aftermarket accessory that he bought. And it's also been fitted with a hardwired in dash cam and uprated rear mirror, which you can put an extra dash cam on the back as well. So it's got a few extra little modifications. I've left the stickers on it that he's put on it. It's got a CCTV sticker and a couple of X-Power car stickers and stuff on it as well. Don't be too misled by the Union Jack there. It has got a bit of British heritage, but it is Chinese owned MG is these days. But you know, still, these Chinese cars now have come on leaps and bounds, and these MG3s in particular, I've sold a few of these. They've been great cars. This car comes with a manufacturer's 7-year warranty on it as well, so I think that does mean it'll still be covered under the manufacturer's warranty. Currently, it's a December 2019. It's a 2020 model, so it's just turned 5 years old, just over 5 years old now. Anyway, being the Excite, you get the nice alloy wheels. And yes, they are drum brakes at the back, but he's painted them white, which looks quite good. He's done a good job of that. And it's got the sort of revised front end this car has as well. Someone inquiring on the car there as we drove past, but well, they've gone now, so it's too late. Nice little front end on these. It's much more, I think, a much more modern looking front end than they had on the previous MG3s. It's got the big chrome grille there, which looks quite cool. Obviously the X-Power sticker, again, something that's been put on there, but something that I can take off if you want it taken off. I do think, though, it looks quite a sporty little hatch, this, as it is, so I'm selling it as it is, but with the view that if you want the stickers taken off and you wanted to buy it, let us know. We'll just get them taken off before you pick it up. That's not a problem. Anyway, let's have a look at what accommodation you get in an MG3. Start off at the back. And look at that, we get the MG hat as well included. Decent sized boot, split level seats, quite a deep shelf into the boot there. I do think I think there's an inflation kit with these. Yeah, inflation kit and a pump and everything in there as well, along with your hazard warning triangle. No spare wheel, but that's something of a rarity these days. This car has got the reversing parking sensors though. It's got them on the back. Has it got them on the front? Let's just run back around here. Get my steps in for the day. Only on the back. Reverse parking sensors on the rear. And a little MG3 badge there. I don't think that's standard as well. He's put a few extras on this car, but I quite like it. It's been tastefully done, and I can live with that. So here is the rear. It's a 5-seater. It's got ISOFIX points on the 2 outer seats. And a surprising amount of room in there, actually. I was quite shocked that it's got as much legroom as it has. Much closer to being Fiesta size, really, than your sort of C1 size. So it's a more of a sort of proper full-size super mini, this car is. Every single little crevice has got little rubber MG3 mats in it on this particular car. And yes, surprisingly, it even has electric windows in the rear. So a really good spec. You do get a lot for your money on MGs. Moving on to the front, lots more of those little rubber mats look, which he's fitted. Looks quite cool, doesn't it? You can just tell someone's looked after this car and loved it, and you will see that again in a second when we look at the books, because it has got service history with it, this car. So a really nice layout to it, quite modern, quite stylish. Seats are nice sort of shape to them. They've got a decent bit of support there. Let's jump in and have a look. So it's 106 horsepower, I believe, this engine is, this 1.5 Vti-TEC. So quite a nippy little engine in a small car. This one's got the CarPlay system in it as well. I haven't had a proper play with it yet, but you'll be able to hook your phone up, I think, via the wire there. And then you'll be able to play your full sort of, your sat-nav, and all the apps from your phone will be able to come up on this screen here. But as standard, we have got a decent stereo system anyway on it with DAB. We've got Bluetooth stereo, but as I say, if you want to put your CarPlay, hook your phone up, you can have all the apps from that on there as well. We do have a fire extinguisher included, and a big folder of receipts there, which we'll have a look through in a second. And I like the little details, like, look at that. Almost like a Burberry sort of check in the metal look plastic that's on this dashboard. It's quite cool, really. Decent clocks as well. Quite nice setup with them both set at 6 o'clock there. They do a quick sweep when you start it. And I'll very quickly turn that radio down. Turn that off. Let's just give it a quick rev, shall we? Put it in neutral. Quite a nice sound to it, isn't there? It's nice to have a 4-cylinder engine in a small car. All the new ones have gone to 3 cylinders. So, overall, it's quite an easy thing to use and drive this. You've got dials here, and they have got air conditioning, but it's not climate control. It's just a nice simple hot and cold, which comes up on that little dial on the screen there. The airflow is easy to control as well through these buttons. It's a little bit old school in a way, in a good way, because I think it's quite simple to use and quite easy. But what's really impressive on this car is that I think a lot of these MGs get bought by people who don't necessarily maintain them and look after them as well as perhaps they ought to. That's my experience of them in the past, because they are a basic little car and they're a cheap little runabout. But our man, he was a bit of an enthusiast, and he looked after his cars. He's into his cars and his bikes, previous owner of this car. And it just goes to show when you look in the service book, because there it is. He has serviced this car, admittedly at Halfords for the first one and then an independent for the last two, but it has been serviced. That was at 13,000 miles, 39,000 miles and 45,000 miles. It has had full services, and there is a big folder here of additional invoices for this car, which I can't really show you because they've got addresses on them and it's a GDPR nightmare, but it has been looked after, this particular car has. It's been, you know, serviced reasonably properly by a reputable local garage, and it's got additional services there where he's done various things to it. Also, the mirror, I did say, has been uprated to a, see that? So we've got a dash cam embossed into the actual rear view mirror, and that's a bigger rear view mirror. It clips over, and that's hardwired in, so he didn't want to take that out, so he's left it in there to benefit the new owner, which is very kind of him, along with his fire extinguisher and a few other little extras that he's put in, along with a baseball cap. Actually, he's just left them all in there for the new owner, so that's very kind. Other than that, well, it's simple basic transport for someone. This is, it's 54,000 miles, it's 5 years old, and it's a cracking little buy, I think, because it's a bit cheaper than your equivalent Fiesta, really, but it's got all the same accommodation in it. It looks really modern, it goes really well, and you do get more extras in here than you get even in the titanium Fiesta that I drove the other day. So it's quite an impressive bit of packaging, really. I guess, you know, I don't know if the MG badge is a bonus or a negative these days, really. Of course it is Chinese owned, but it's got a hell of a lot of history, and Land Rover's owned by an Indian company now. Everything's owned by someone else. This particular car, being the facelift model, I think is the nicest looking MG3 I've ever seen, and I do like the colour combination with the red mirrors. As I say, that was an aftermarket accessory, and that's before we even get on to the number plate, which, well, sexy number plate on this particular car. So could be the ideal car for you. It is a proper plate, it's not a private plate. That is what you got registered on, but they did have a little giggle about it. If this is the car for you, give us a shout. 07932873646 is my number, and of course you're welcome to give us a call. If you've got a part exchange, we're happy to value it for you. If you are looking for delivery, we do that too. We can deliver this car anywhere in the UK. So give us a shout, let us know where you are. 07932 873-646, and of course please comment below, let us know your experiences and thoughts with these MGs. I know I'm probably going to have some hardcore classic fans telling me, well, it's not a real MG, but well, it is what it is now, isn't it? MG is not British anymore, and it's not likely to be British anytime soon. So it's owned by the Chinese, but they seem to be doing a really good job, and I would personally rather see car manufacturers be bought and at least kept alive by someone than just sinking into the history books and never to be heard from again. And if you don't compare this to MGs of old, compare this to superminis of new. It's light, it's nimble, it's quite sporty, and it's good fun to drive, and I think it looks quite pretty. So let us know your thoughts though, please comment below, and please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to our channel. Why have you not done this? Subscribe, hit the notifications, you'll be kept informed of all the cars we've got coming in, all our road trip adventures, and lots of car buying advice here at Ashton's Cars. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and we hope to see you very, very soon. Bye for now.